and Assalamualaikum. My name is NURUL NATASHA binti YUSUF. Me and my group we present about Ar-Rahnu contract, and the bank that we choose is the Bank Rakyat. Now let's start with introduction. The term Ar-Rahnu is commonly used in the context of Islamic banking or Islamic financial institution. It also known as Islamic pawn shop or Islamic pawnbroking. A loan can be obtained by pledging gold, jewelry or silver as a security. In a simple word, the customer gives the valued item in exchange for a loan. Next, the difference between Ar-Rahnu and conventional pawnbroking. Ar-Rahnu are based on Sharia principle which forbid the charging of interest, riba, and unclear transaction. Meanwhile, in order to maximize profit, traditional pawnbroking frequently charge interest on the loan amount. First Islamic pawnbroking in Malaysia was developed on 1992 under the name Muassasah Gadaian Islam Terengganu MGIT. Ar-Rahnu now offered by two types of agent, which is bank and non-bank. Bank that offer Ar-Rahnu are RHB, CIMB, Bank Islam, Bank Muamalat, Agrobank and Bank Rakyat. For non-bank, we can get Ar-Rahnu at Post Malaysia, Ar-Rahnu Assgn, YBU Yapim and Public Gold. There are three main Islamic concepts that Ar-Rahnu follow. Firstly, Qardul Hasan. Qardul Hasan refers to an interest-free loan. The borrower repay the principal amount of the loan without interest. Next is Wadiyah Yadamana, which refer to safekeeping with guarantee. This means to be eligible for a loan, you must leave behind valuable property as a collateral. Lastly, Al-Ujrah. Al-Ujrah refer to fee paid in exchange for service rendered or benefit received, or we can call as a safeguarding fee. Ar-Rahnu contract offered by Bank Rakyat also follow these three principles.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SAFIN bin SUKARDI. I want to explain my part about evidence. Firstly, evidence based in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 283. Allah said, "And if you are on a journey and cannot find a scribe, then a security deposit should be taken. And if one of you entrusts another, then let him who is entrusted discharge his trust faithfully and let him fear Allah." Next is the evidence based in the hadith. From Aisha radiallahu anha said the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam once bought food from the Jews that was not in the cash. Then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave a pound of armor. From hadith Al-Bukhari number 2068 and Imam Muslim number 1603. Next part about pillars of Ar-Rahnu. First is the meaning of Rahin, the pledger, a party that borrows money from another party by placing valuable asset as collateral. Next is the meaning of Murtahin, the pledgee, a party that lends money to another party and responsible for the safety of the valuable assets pledged by the borrower. From other aspect, the contract also should have the willingness from both parties, borrower and lender. Third is Marhun, the pledge asset, items pawned as collateral. Next is Marhun B, the liability of Rahnu. Last one is Sirah, agreement between the borrower and lender between the loan amounts related issue. In addition, the contract of Ar-Rahnu will be continuously applied albeit the death of both parties, lender and borrower. Thank you. That's all from me. Move to the next part.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is SARA binti YASNI AMIR. Now I will continue to explain about condition of pillar Ar-Rahnu. First is condition related to the contracting parties, Rahin and Murtahin. To enter the contract of Ar-Rahnu, both contracting party must have a legal qualification, ahliyah tasarruf or transaction eligibility. Transaction eligibility means the person who enter a Ar-Rahnu contract is sane, has reached puberty age and maturity age. The transaction that involving Mumayyiz child is valid without guardian permission in the situation where the child get the total benefits. Next is condition related to sirah, offer and acceptance. The sirah of Ar-Rahnu should not be suspended or delayed till a future date. the Ar-Rahnu provider must make an offer of financing based on the customer collateral, and the customer accept the offer by agreeing the terms and conditions outlined. The contract of Ar-Rahnu must detail the pledged collateral such as its description, quality and value. Next is condition related to the pawn item. A pawn item must have a monetary value that is acceptable as collateral. Most of the time, this include gold or jewelry of a certain quality and value. The Ar-Rahnu provider will examine the pawn item to determine its authenticity, quality and value. If the customer fails to repay the loan within the redemption period, the Ar-Rahnu provider may be able to sell the pawn item to recover the outstanding amount. And lastly is condition related to the debt. Both of the party must be aware and understand the underlying debt. If one of the party is unsure about the debt, the pawn is deemed invalid. The repayment terms, including the loan duration and repayment schedule, must be specific in the contract. Furthermore, the underlying debt must be measured on nearing maturity.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is SHARIFAH NAZIFA, BINTI ABDUL LATIF. I will explain the next part, which is application of contract in the banking sector. As we know, Ar-Rahnu operates according to Sharia law because it is effectively Islamic pawnbroking. In the Ar-Rahnu, the application of the contract refers to the procedure of requesting and concluding a contract with Ar-Rahnu provider. In addition, Bank Rakyat has offered Ar-Rahnu in accordance with Islamic law. Additionally, the Ar-Rahnu distribution and review process at Bank Rakyat is comparatively quick and simple. There are application of a contract in Ar-Rahnu that involve the following steps. The first step is client inquiry. Bank Rakyat accept Malaysian citizen and not Malaysian citizen who are at least 80 years old and above and permanent residents. Besides, the customer required to bring document like my card and passport. The next step is collateral evaluation. The customer bring their valuable assets such as gold, jewelry, diamond, ring, necklace to the Ar-Rahnu branch for evaluation such as Bank Rakyat. The next step is agreement. Both the consumer and the bank such as Bank Rakyat has engaged into a contract if the collateral meets the bank requirement. The duration of the contract for Bank Rakyat is within 6 months until 18 months, and the amount of finance given is up until RM350,000. Besides that, Bank Rakyat give more privilege toward the customer such as they give interest-free, safekeeping on daily rate, no processing fee, and has takaful coverage. This can give benefit toward the customer who has facing the financial problems. The next step is pledge of collateral. The customer pledge the collateral to the Bank Rakyat as the security for the financing. The bank take custody of the collateral during the contract period. In Bank Rakyat, the safekeeping based on the daily rate. The fifth step is financial disbursement. Bank Rakyat pays the consumer the agreed upon financing amount after the contract is signed and the collateral is pledged. Typically, a portion of the appraised value of the collateral serves as the financing amount. The next step is the repayment. The customer must pay back the financing amount within a specific amount of time, commonly referred to as the redemption of period. The seventh step is collateral redemption. The Bank Rakyat gives the pledged collateral to the customer when the financing amount has been paid in the full by the customer. The last step is extension or default. The customer may ask for an extension by paying the extension fees if they are unable to pay back the financing within the redemption time. In Bank Rakyat, they may sell the pledged collateral in the event of default in order to recoup the unpaid balance. For example, Bank Rakyat had the e-lay loan for all the pledged collateral of their customer. So, that's all for me. Thank you.
Next, I will continue with the modus operandi at Bank Rakyat. There are 4 steps. Firstly, Bank Rakyat provide financing amount, for example, 10,000 to customer. Then customer pawn his valuable items such as jewelry to Bank Rakyat as a collateral for the finance amount. After that, customer will pay back his debt. Then for the last step, Bank Rakyat will return back the jewelry to the customer.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Putri EMELDA binti JAMIL. Now I will continue with conclusion. In conclusion, the Sharia compliant concept of Ar-Rahnu serve the primary purpose of protecting the interest of both the debtor and the creditor by ensuring the payment of all amount. Society can improve its economy and reap greater benefit by implementing the Ar-Rahnu practice. Overall, Ar-Rahnu contract offered by Rakyat adhere to strict guidelines and procedure to ensure Sharia compliance. Okay, last but not least is recommendation. To ensure continued growth, Ar-Rahnu operators at Berayat must effectively address any emerging issues and challenges. To begin, because Ar-Rahnu is a traditional method of providing financial aid, Ar-Rahnu at Berayat providers must actively promote the benefits of their services to small businesses. This is one effective strategy to provide consultancy services, as many people are unaware about the benefits. Additionally, Ar-Rahnu provider may benefit from the formation of specialized group with qualified consultants who specifically cater to women. Targeting female customer can give Ar-Rahnu provider with a special chance to stand out, since jewellery and gold are frequently associated with women's accessories. Next, to stop any dishonest employees from taking advantage of business owner or people seeking financial assistance, Ar-Rahnu provider may prioritize staff inspection. It is essential to uphold integrity and professionalism within the company. So that's all from us. Thank you.